Hello lovelies, and welcome back to the Hunter's Dream, and welcome back to Let's Replay Bloodborne. It feels really good actually to be able to say welcome back to the Hunter's Dream. It's been a long time since I said it. Now, I wonder if Gehrman's around here. There is a little secret area of the Hunter's Dream just up here. Do you see those pillars, those trees in the background? They very much resemble the trees from Dark Souls mythology, don't they? From the Ash Lake, yeah? That are all realities. They're all different realities. I wonder if there is some connection there. There could be different dreams, for example. There's this stump here. Stump messenger. This stump appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no messengers yet. There will be. There will be. We can customize the messengers there. We can give them little top hats and little ribbons and bows and things, which is quite cute. It means that whenever they appear, they'll have little top hats or little fedoras or little ribbons and bows on them. It's a silly little, fun little thing you can do. Most things in this garden are interactive to some degree or in some shape or form. Now, we need to go back to Yharnam and we need to explore the sewers before we do anything. So what's the best way to do this? Let's go to the Great Bridge. Let's go to the Great Bridge first. I think I know a good way from here. Yes. That's the thing with Bloodborne. There are ways and paths and different directions that you can go all over the place. It's quite it's labyrinthine. It's a bit of a labyrinthine game, especially when we open up the actual labyrinths, which will be occurring relatively soon. Yes, we need to get that, the Hunter Chief emblem, because that will allow us to open up a particular area of the Cathedral Ward. Ah, yes, this is where we defeated the Cleric Beast with Father Gascoigne's help, of course. And one of the things we're going to have to do very soon is blat Father Gascoigne, which is a bit of a shame, really. Bit of a shame. Oh, he's noticed us already. Isn't that nice? Oh! Out of it, you. Sorry about killing your pets there, my friend. What, were you feeding them or something? I don't want to know what you were feeding them, but, you know. Ah, yes. You were going to fly at me then, weren't you? Okay. Come on. One of you attack. Yeah, you'll do. Okay, your turn. Come on. Come on. Don't lead me back towards the werewolves, please. Oh, but, well, that went really well, I've got to say. Doing spectacularly well already. What? Bloody hell. Oh, and it didn't stagger him, bloody hell. That's because our blood tinge isn't particularly high at the moment. That determines whether you stagger them or not, basically. Yep, that's you done. Okay, now, I'm not going to attack the werewolves if I can help it. I'm going to go down here instead and deal with some elderly people in wheelchairs instead. It's always more fun, isn't it? Oh, I would have thought a single swipe would have been enough for you, but no, apparently not. There you are. God, look at all the particulate matter in the air. That's fantastic, isn't it? It really does lend the environment this sense of being infested, of being diseased, which I love. Love it to bits. Okay. Right. Now, there's another one here with a cutlass, I believe. Sorry. And there's also the old dude with the Gatling gun. Let's take him down. Because he's usually a good source of silver bullets, which is something we're a little short on at the moment. We're a little short on the old silver bullets, and this is the way we want to go. Back down through the sewers, but this time we're going to be taking a slightly different direction. There are doggos down here, I believe. Doggos that really need putting down. Bad doggos! There we are. Hang on. What are you doing out of your cage? Bad doggo! Bad doggo! There we are. Yes. I know, it's so cowardly taking them down whilst they're in their cages, but it needs doing, ladies and gents. It just needs doing. Now, yes, the miserable old lady is down here too. Not going to talk to her yet, because we've got nowhere for her to go. We will soon, though. We will very soon. And Eileen the Crow, she was through there. Now, last time we went that way. This time we're going to go downstairs. Hello, sir. How are you? Gotcha. Oh, the blood. Delicious blood. There we are. Okay, so this way, I believe. Yes. Hello. How are you doing, sir, with your big knitting needle thing? Not very well. Not very well at all. There is a sequence coming up relatively soon where there's a forest full of these guys, the guys with the shotguns, and oh my god, is it tricky. It is unfathomably difficult. Hello. Dear me. I will get you. I will stagger you. Gotcha, there we are. I love those guys. The way they're halfway through their transformation. The blood has tainted them. The infected blood has tainted them, but they're not quite there yet. They're not quite entirely lycanthropic. That's really cool. Now, this area out here is actually really quite tricky. We've got to be very careful. There's a guy with a gun. There's two guys with guns, and there's also a spear dude, so we've got to be very careful here. And you first, because you're going to be a pain otherwise. And you. That was... Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Whoa! That was close. Look at you! Fucking hell. Getting all fresh in my face there. Out you go. There we are. He was a lot faster than I thought he was going to be, actually. I didn't think he'd come directly up to us, but he did. Quicksilver bullets. Bloodstone shard. That's going to enable me to upgrade my axe a little bit, which will be very useful very soon, believe me. This is if there are pots or barrels, you can sort of gamble through them, which is loads of fun. Cold blood dew, very useful. Anything else? Messenger. Someone died there. Yep. Someone died. Right now, there are once again items on some of these beams. Let's see if I can get one, shall we? Where is it? Ah, it's over there. I'm gonna have to go round the way. That one's really tricky to get, if I remember correctly. If you look around, everything is interconnected as well. This actually does it better than some of the later Dark Souls games. It's more like Dark Souls 1 in terms of its structure, in the sense that everything links together really beautifully. The map, the structure of the world is just beautifully realised. Piss off! There we go. Ah, that's yeah, that's tricky. That's really tricky. I'm going to go around this way first. I can see you. Hiding in the barrels there. Now. And again. Hiding once again. I mean, the implication of all these creatures is that they've somehow become tainted by the same process. Maybe they've picked on corpses that have been infected with the blood and it's transformed them, or on the polluted filth coming from the purveyors of blood, like the Healing Church. That's the implication. It's very cool. It never outright states it. And it doesn't... Got it. Doesn't need to. Bloodstone shot, that's alright. It's not amazing, but it's alright. There we are. Right, now. You see them? Now, these are the lower sewers. You see all the corpses scattered about? They are also tainted. And they are rather tricky. They will, as you imagine, do the whole Evil Dead thing. Will you not? Look at them. There are loads of them. And they're quite tough. They're actually quite tough if you let them get a bead on you. Like that. Like I just did there. They can take you down quite quickly. I mean, this is gross as well. I don't know whether they're supposed to be dead or nearly dead, but they've been discarded down here, and they are still animate, certainly. And that is gross. Silver bullets. Now they're all gonna get up. Again, because of the reach of the axe, I've got a little bit of an advantage here. It can attack multiple targets at once, which is really useful. He was going to vomit then. He was going to do the Resident Evil zombie thing and vomit on me, which is disgusting, sir. Utterly disgusting. Crow. And you, yes, I see it. You see I got that one behind me as well, that's really useful. There is hardly an enemy in this entire game that is not entirely grotesque. Some of them are bizarrely beautiful. The vast majority of them are obscene. And beautiful for all that, I would say. It's you know, I just think they've done a sterling job. I think the beauty of the monsters cannot be overstated. Fuck. Gotcha. Bloodstone shard, always useful. Oh, look at that. Ah, I love them. They're so repulsive, these things. Oh. I look like some of there are variations in the models as well, like that one's got a hat, that one's more female. Not that I think it matters at this point. I mean, look, oh, the exposed spine and, repulsive. Absolutely repellent. Yes, I see you. Oh, vicious. Yes. There we are. Pebble. Oh, look. Can you see him? Ooh, yes. Now, there is a better way of taking him down, actually, and I am going to take that better way. I can come up behind him and doing some real mischief, which is much preferable to him charging at me, because if he charges at me, he will trample me into the dirt, which I don't want. I want to activate this, which is a nice little shortcut. Ah, oh look! It's not just blood now, we're covered in like excrement and filth and zombie juice. Lovely. Oh, it's you guys. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, I can deal with one of you, not both of you. Oh, fuck. One at a time, please. One at a time. Oh, fuck, this is bad. Yeah, I don't think they can come in here, so there's that. And they will, one of them at least will reset, so that's good. There we are. They're so floppy, aren't they? I love the ragdoll physics in this game. It is incredible. Hello there. How you doing? Fuck! Oh, I didn't expect that. Gotcha. Yay! Okay, so we've got that shortcut open now. So what can we do? I think what I'll do before I do anything, I'll go and spend my blood echoes, because we can just directly come back to the lift now, which is really useful. There's a gentleman up here. I do believe. Isn't there not, sir? Not entirely gentlemanly, but he's certainly there. Bloody hell. Well, those steps aren't going to need painting for a while, are they? They're a nice shade of claret now. Oh, hello. Have you got anything different to say?
Yes, I see. But the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral Ward.
It is, yes.
And during the hunt, the bridge is closed.
Right.
You could try the aqueduct.
Oh, thank you.
There's a rather, how shall I put it, colourful area south of the Great Bridge.
Colourful.
From there, an aqueduct leads to the Cathedral Ward.
Ah, very useful. Thank you, sir.
I normally want to visit, but I don't imagine you have much of a choice.
No, I don't. Are you going to give me something? Or are you going to sit in there and splutter?
An aqueduct leads from the town south of the main bridge to the Cathedral Ward.
I'm aware.
Not a place you'd know.
Oh, right, okay. No, I'm going to have to kill Gascoigne first. Fair enough. And then he's going to give us something nice. Something really lovely. Until then, though, I'm just going to go level up. And I think we're going to have to fight Gascoigne. Gascoigne is notoriously dickish. He's very, very tough indeed. Okay, right. What is it you desire?
Very well.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Our arcane's pretty good. I'm gonna go for a little bit of vitality. I think actually maybe a little bit of endurance would be good. Endurance would be good because it's quite low at the moment. So yes. Okay. Excellent. Actually, do I have any cold blood dew? I think I might, you know. I think I might. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got a little bit, but there's not an enormous amount there, so I'll save that for now. Where's Gehrman gone? He always disappears at the most inopportune moments. Repair weapons, certainly. Probably going to need that. Fortify? Can I fortify the axe? No. Or the pistol? No, I haven't got enough bloodstone shards yet. But we can do that. You know, we can actually fortify this weapon quite nicely. Right, I want to go back to Central Yharnam, if you please. The enemies will have reset, but it's not much of a problem at this point. There's a reasonably clear run to the aqueduct, and then across the aqueduct to the Cathedral Ward. In the way, however, is Father Gascoigne. And Father Gascoigne is the first fight of the game that really tests your mettle. And I mean it, it's very tough indeed. The game, this is all basically, it may as well be the tutorial area. Until you fight Father Gascoigne, you don't really realise what the game is like. I've got the musical box on, that's good. Is there anything else I can put on that might help me with Gascoigne? Oil urn might help. Okay, right. Let's go. Yeah, he's in the way, but that's fine. I love that choking sound. It's very satisfying. Isn't it, sir? Isn't it just? Isn't it just? Gotcha. Okay. You'll find lots of infirm people around Yharnam, actually. Lots of people who are in wheelchairs and whatnot, which is hardly surprising, really. Okay. Just avoid them. Don't want to have to deal with them yet. Oh, Piggly! I can go deal with Piggly. I love my glasses. I think they make me look great. They must be something of an impediment, though. Don't you think? I mean, they must limit my hunter's field of vision a little bit. Now, can you see all the dudes arrayed down there? Yeah, this is the aqueduct. Now watch, they're all gonna come, but what else is gonna happen? What else is gonna happen? Oh shit, it didn't activate. Fuck, that's not good. Usually, that huge flaming boulder is thrown down at them and that kills them, but it didn't this time for some reason. That's unusual. Oh well. I suppose we'll have to deal with them the old-fashioned way then. Won't we? Why did that not come down? That was really weird. That was oh, it did. Just a little late on. Okay, right. Now, that's the way back down to the... Ew, look at him down there. Ugh, gross. Let's head this way. There are two guys here, a big one and a small one. He's the one who pushed the boulder down at them. Come on. Oh, fuck! I absolutely staggered there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, slightly higher blood tinge is what I think I need. Hello, sir. Oh, you're one of those wooden shield guys. I mean, more fool you. More fool you. Oops, someone died there. Now, if we head up this way, there are two dudes who are gathered around something. And it's something we want. So, now, if I can get... I can visceral you. So I can. Goodbye. I can visceral you as well, just from the front. Fuck, didn't work. That's fine, I'll just take you out the old-fashioned way. There we are. And what have you got for me? A Bolt Hunter's Mark. Those are reasonably useful. They allow you to wake up with all of your blood echoes intact, so that's pretty good. If you're in dire oh, look at that. That is Old Yarnum down there. And that is a place we will be going very soon. In particular, that church. We will be going to that church. Old Yarnum is the place that this city was built upon many moons ago. Now, remember the... Here he is, it's the Piggly. Now, these are tough. But there is a little trick we can do, and it's this. And... yeah. That was basically a colonoscopy. Not pleasant, but there we are. Saw Hunter badge. That will allow us to buy certain other trinkets and items in the store, so that's really useful. Well worth doing early on. Hello. And some cold blood dew as well. Excellent. Well worth it. Do not trust that, by the way. That is a pit and you will die. Right. There's nothing much for us to do now other than attempt Gascoigne. And I say attempt advisedly. He's a bastard. Gascoigne is really hard. So you're going to have to forgive me on this one, ladies and gents. This may take me a little while. Especially given I'm a little bit rusty. Here he is. Bloody hell. Ugh. Tensing myself up. Hello! Yeah. What's he doing? Oh, just hacking away there. Oof. Oh. Vicious work, isn't it, being a hunter? He's a church hunter.
Beasts all over the shop.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
That's an interesting attitude to have, the preemptive. Let's take them out before they become hunters, before they become monsters. Yeah. Although, to be fair, Gascoigne... Oh, hang on! I visceraled you there, you bastard. Right, come on. There we go. He's quite vulnerable to being visceraled, so it's something to use as much as possible. Use it as much as you can. He is quite vulnerable to it.
What's that smell?
Now he's gonna get nasty.
Oh, it seems to me.
Oh god, it's creepy and weird, isn't it? Oh, he can visceral us as well, by the way. What? He's such a tough fight, it's unbelievable. Ah, yes, thank you. Come on, get up! Oh, fuck! Fuck! Shit! He's so fast. Oh, fuck! I'm gonna use the music box and I'm gonna... Oh, yes, gotcha! What? I'm not gonna use that too much, because if I do, he'll get really nasty. Fuck! Oh, God, he's tough. I know I keep saying it, but it's such a tense fight, it's unbelievable. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, here we go! Here we go! This is his other form. No! Oh, bastard! That's what he becomes, basically. He becomes a real beast. He is infected with the Healing Church's blood, and he becomes a proper monster. He's hard, ladies and gentlemen. He's really hard. It often takes me a while to take down Gascoigne, I can tell you that. Here we are once again, my loves, at the foot of the Great Aqueduct. Now, hopefully this will work this time. Is the boulder going to come down, or is it not? It doesn't seem to be activating at the moment, which is really weird. I'm not quite sure why. That's really strange. Oh, there it is. At exactly the wrong time. Get out of it. There we are. Okay. Very peculiar, that. Very strange. Right. Ah. Need to get tensed up and ready for Gascoigne. I mean, technically you don't have to fight these guys. You can just run past them. It's not that difficult. I just like doing it. It's the only thing. Ah. Gotcha. Okay. Hello, sir. Smack, smackety smack, smack. Oh, another Molotov. That's going to be very useful. Okay, right. Let's see what mood Gascoigne is in now. We'll leave those dudes. I don't need to fight them. Okay, here we are. At the fog gates. Hello, father. How you doing? Oh, he's in a right rank mood now. I can tell you. Gotcha. Oh, no, I didn't. Shit. Shit, he's going to kill the fuck out of me. Huh! Huh! Whoa! Bloody hell. He's not having any of it this time round, I can tell you. Gotcha. Have some of that. Fuck. Oh, I'm backed up. Oh, shit. Gotcha. Oh, why didn't it visceral? No, shit. Ah. That is slightly annoying when it doesn't visceral. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Avoiding him is the thing. Avoiding him is so hard. Gotcha. There we go. Ah! Jesus God. He's very good at staggering you. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Very slowly getting there. Fuck! Oh, shit. What? Oh, no! No, 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 he's backed me up. Ah! Not good. You need to use every trick at your disposal for this guy. You really do. Because otherwise, he'll just massacre you. He's unbelievably tough. Gotcha. Okay, right. Right, now he should transform. Right, this is really bloody hard. You need to move immediately when he does that, because he will just kill you. He'll land on you and he'll take all your health away. So you just need to move like the dickens. It's unbelievably tough. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? I can't see him. Yeah! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Prey slaughtered. And the Erden Tomb Key. That was the quickest I've ever beaten him, actually, in just 2 tries, I've got to say. I'm not one of these players who can take him down, like, in one go. I'm just not. I'm not skilled enough. I am not that kind of player, let's put it that way. Well, look at this place. This is the Erden Tomb that's linked to the chapel. We'll have to come back here a little later, but before we do, there is something we need. You see, just down there, on the roof of the small chapel here, there is something. You remember the little girl said about her mother? Well, the red jeweled brooch. This is her. This is the child's mother, and Gascoigne was her father. Unfortunate, yeah? Massively unfortunate. Right, my dears, before we do anything, actually, I'm just going to go not complete that quest, but I'm going to move it on. I'm going to move it on just a little bit. You can stay where you are, my loves. I'm not even going to bother with you. But what I am going to do is head down this way. Down into the sewers, and then head up to where the little girl's window is, because we can talk to her now. It just moves on her story a little bit. Doesn't mean we'll have to kill a few, a few more examples of sewer filth whilst we're here. Isn't that right, my dears? This is not how you play Bloodborne, by the way. This is not how you do it. That's how you do it. There we go. You should never, ever, ever put yourself in a position where the enemies are ganging up on you like that. That was just me being impatient and a bit stupid. Wasn't it, my dears? There we go. Actually, for you guys, might have a little bit of a... Yeah, we could do that too. It wouldn't have really availed us against Gascoigne, it's too slow. But it can be useful for certain slow-moving enemies. Can it not, my dears? Yeah, it usually takes me a lot longer than that, so I'm quite pleased there. We want to go up here. I mean, even if the blood doesn't infect us, we're certainly going to have caught something, aren't we? We're not getting out of this without some form of disease. I hope we've had our hepatitis shots and whatnot, because this is... Oh yeah, it's the big guy. I wonder if we can hear his dialogue. Hang on. Is he going to say it? No, we haven't got the insight yet. If you come back here with higher insight, he'll say, "So cold, dear sister." And the implication being that he's come back home, maybe? After his mutations and travails, he's come back home and is waiting for his sister to answer the door to him, which is kind of creepy. Right, let's talk to the little girl.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
I'm afraid I have found her. Now, you can do two things here. You can not give the brooch, in which instance you'll actually get a better ending than if you do. But I'm going to hand it over.
Mr. Hunter, was it really her? Mummy? Mummy?
Well, that feels good.
Leave me alone.
So, we found your father slaughtering your mother, and then we slaughtered your father. Sorry. Shit. Well, that was wonderful, wasn't it? The okie dokes. Right then, let's head back to the Hunter's Dream because we have lots of echoes. Lots and lots of echoes to spend after killing Gascoigne. And all of these sewer creatures as well. Oh, we missed an item down there. Let's go get that. Probably just a pebble or something. Oh no, it's a blood vial. Always worth it. So that's more or less the tutorial area done with. The game sort of opens up after this. Lots of long ladders. And this way, I think. God, look at that. That's the cathedral ward. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Everything is incredible in this game. The architecture, the environments, they're sublime. They really are. A lot of the storytelling is ambient. It's environmental. You have to look at the details to see what... Are you following me? Are you following me, you bastard? No, go back then. Bugger off. Right then. Back to the Hunter's Dream, I believe, my loves. And then on to Erden Chapel, which is one of the first safe spaces within the game. I suppose you could call it that. I suppose. Right, hello.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Thank you.
What is it you...
I desire levels up, is what I desire. I'm gonna go for a little bit of arcane, because some of my favourite weapons require a fair bit of the old arcane to work, so there we are.
Farewell, good hunter.
Farewell, good hunter. What can I buy now? I can buy stuff. I need that. 10,000, that's not so bad. I can buy the sword cleaver, I can buy the threaded cane, I can buy the Kirk hammer, the hunter blunderbuss and the repeating pistol, the Arnhem hunter stuff, that's cool. But otherwise we're alright. I mean, there's no real need to at the moment. Can we upgrade yet? Oh, just knocked all the books down, that's not good. Fortify, yeah! Lovely. Can I fortify you? No, damn. Repair weapons, I bet... Oh no! I would have thought my axe would really need repairing after that, but apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, now, another place I want to go. I want to go back to the first floor sick room, because I can talk now to Josefska, who is the proprietress of the clinic. Interesting lady. Interesting lady indeed. Ah, now, let me see. This may not be Josefska who we speak to. Let's go and have a look. Is it her at this point? I can't quite remember. We'll soon find out. If we knock on this door here...
Are you out on the hunt?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door.
Understood. That's fair enough. I wouldn't either.
Josefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection.
Yeah, right.
I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
Perfectly fair enough. Josefska's blood vial.
Now,
very useful.
Go. And good hunting.
Thank you. Make note of her voice there. Make note of her
Are you
voice.
still in need of something?
Not particularly.
But I have nothing more to offer. Please, try to understand my position.
Will do.
I can only pray for a fruitful hunt.
Okay, we'll leave her be. We'll leave her be. Make note of her voice. That's all I'll say. Because when we come back, it's going to be a little bit different. It's one of the big mysteries of the game. What happens to Josefska? And who is it that you're talking to afterwards that claims to be her? Now, let's go to the Tomb of Erden. Erden, by the way, is the name of one of the Great Ones, who is sort of like the gods of this realm, of this world. They're massively Lovecraftian entities. And Erden, formless Erden, you never really meet, but there are echoes of that creature, that character, all the way through the game. All the way through. Right. Oh, we are doing well. We can go to the Erden Chapel now. Opened with the gate with Erden Tomb Key. There we go. Doesn't feel like it's been open for a while. Lots and lots and lots of coffins. I love the fact that they take the time to bolt and lock the coffins. That is creepy as hell, isn't it? Okay. Let's get up here, shall we? God, we look good. I love this outfit so much. Oh, some sort of study, it seems. What are they? That's sort of like, charts the movement of celestial bodies. Like a map of the cosmos, perhaps. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. The Bergenworth spider. That is some heavy foreshadowing there, ladies and gents. Some heavy foreshadowing. The Blood Gem Workshop tool. Yes! Now this is going to allow us to insert blood gems into our weaponry, which makes it stronger. Here we are. One of the few cutscenes in the entire game. There are not many. This is Erden Chapel. A safe haven from the horrors of the night. Or so it would seem. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Here we are in the Cathedral Ward, and when we come back, my loves, we will, well, we'll have options. We'll have options of where we can go and what we can do. Until then, my dears, bye-bye.